So here I am with my pick of the week. You know what it is because you've just read the title of this video. It is Mark Millar's and Sean Murphy's Chrononauts. And I can hear what a few of you are probably saying. How can I pick an issue 1 again as my pick of the week? Now, my basis for pick of the week is the same with every pick of the week I've done this year. The story has to grab me. I have to have fun with it. I have to be entertained more than any other book that I've picked up. It's got to have good storytelling, fantastic art, and for those 5 reasons alone, I'm going to pick it as the best book of the week. And while I have issues with this title, and they're not so much bad as in cliched, I still had a ton of fun with this sci-fi time travelling start to this 4-issue series. At the moment we have our characters Riley and Quinn as our kind of main characters, and what they have essentially done is built a time machine, and they begin by pushing through a kind of, I guess, a flying robot with a camera attached, and they feed it to the worldwide. And it lands in 1863 during the American Civil War. And the great thing is that while all this is going on, you see all the kind of sciencey stuff, you get these kind of asides, I would say, of the general public looking on at this kind of amazing feat of science. There is this kind of one panel in a strip joint where everyone's completely ignoring the strippers who are up on the stage on the poles, and they're just staring at the TV. It's like a reality TV show to them, but real. The story then kind of jumps forward 18 months later, and you know, you've still got this kind of, it looks a bit Stargatey, this time machine, but the 2 guys, Riley and Quinn, are going to go through themselves. Now, you know, because it's a comic book, because it's a piece of drama, you know something's going to go wrong. And, you know, there's cliche number 1. The 2 characters are difficult to like, but at the same time, you can't help but kind of smile and admire them in some respects. You have Quinn, who's the crappy husband, whose wife left him for someone else, but Quinn clearly still loves her. You have Riley, who reminded me so much of kind of Chris Evans' portrayal of Johnny Storm in that first Fantastic Four movie, where, you know, he's got these powers and he's suddenly become incredibly famous and he's playing up to it. He's a big star. He acts a bit dickish, but you can't help but kind of smile at his arrogance. So of course things do go wrong. Quinn goes in first, knocked out of the time loop where he's meant to be going up, and ends up in 1504. Of course, Riley is off to the rescue, but he lands right in the middle of an oncoming stampede of kind of like this army on horseback with kind of arrows flying all around him, hitting him at the same time. It's all fun, exciting, time traveling sci-fi goodness, and I just had a hell of a time with this. I kind of put it off a bit reading it. I left it till much later on in the night after I'd finished the other books that I'd read this week, and just everything quiet, and I immersed myself in this fun world. Kind of sad to hear that it is only a 4-issue limited run. I wonder if sales are big enough, they'll turn it into an ongoing, much like Five Ghosts does, but this is a new favourite from Image for me.